Good day, St. Maarten. I'm Yesenia Lázaro.
And I'm also Lawrence.
And welcome to another edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Brought to you by TV15.
We're bringing the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond.
It's the beginning of the week. Let's dive right into our top headlines.
NAPB sounds alarm on insurance and landsbesluiten. The NAPB is calling for urgent action. Justice workers are still without proper insurance, and delays in their landsbesluiten or national decrees are causing frustration. NAPB President Marcus Pantoflet said officers risked their lives during a May 2025 prison riot without coverage. He stressed that Smarten Health doesn't replace regular insurance. Treasurer Janice Phillips added that members have been paying insurance since 2022, but coverage lapsed in 2023. A 2024 agreement promised coverage through Smarten Health, but nothing has been finalized. The previous policy, provided by NAGICO, offered life, disability, and family benefits, helping several officers' families already. Pantoflet also criticized delays in landsbesluiten, leaving workers stressed and demotivated. The union is demanding the government act quickly to finalize both insurance and decrees so justice workers can do their jobs safely and securely.
Health, Sports and Culture Expo 2025 showcases island talent. The 2025 Health, Sports and Culture Expo has once again brought together St. Maarten's top health, sports and cultural organizations for a day of learning, fitness and fun. The event opened with a community yoga class led by Natasha Schrijver, followed by a mural project at the Jose Lake Ballpark titled I Love Basketball, where guests join organizers in painting. Capoeira demonstrations by Jacques Heemskerk and his students impressed attendees with flips, cartwheels, and high-energy moves. Participants also tested their skills on a police obstacle course set up by KPSM, earning honorary certificates upon completion. Other booths focus on wellness education, sports, and theater, while the St. Maarten National Cultural Parade Foundation showcased cultural wear for the upcoming St. Maarten Day Parade on November 11th. This year, the Toastmasters Club was also present, encouraging attendees to explore the art of professional speaking and improve communication skills, adding a unique personal development element to the expo. John L. Richardson, head of the Department of Sport and one of the event's lead organizers, had the following to say.
Janelle Richardson of the Department of Sport within the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport. And on Saturday, August 30th, we held the annual Health, Sport and Culture Expo in collaboration with the Department of Culture and Collective Prevention Services. On the day, there were 50 plus sport, health and cultural organizations in participation, and they were on hand to showcase their services and activities to the general public in attendance. We had free testing, blood pressure testing, diabetes testing and AIDS testing, as well as free classes from yoga to Zumba, as well as the National Day Parade organization who were showcasing their cultural wear. We are grateful for all those persons who participated in the event on the day to make it a success, and we look forward to future endeavors and the organization of.
The expo continues to grow each year, highlighting the importance of wellness, sports, and culture.
Foundations honor urologists, promote men's health. September is Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, and St. Maarten is highlighting the importance of early detection with the Man Up, Check Up campaign. The Positive and Electrolytes Foundation recently honored SMMC urologists Dr. Ramos and Dr. Rojas with special lapel pins for their dedication to prostate health. Launched in 2019, the campaign provides free PSA screenings and encourages men to talk openly about their health. The foundations, in partnership with local organizations, have helped hundreds of men access life-saving screenings. Each year, PSA tests are provided for 100 uninsured men, ensuring that financial barriers don't prevent early detection. This month, the campaign continues with events including PSA testing at NAPB, a men's night out panel, and men's health day screening at the Sint Maarten Medical Center. Men aged 45 and older are strongly encouraged to take part, talk to their physicians, and get screened. Campaign representatives say the goal is simple: break the silence around prostate cancer and empower men to prioritize their well-being. Early detection saves lives, so man up, check up, and start the conversation. In our featured story, how St. Maarten schools are combining tradition and technology to prepare students for tomorrow.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Maarten, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Maarten. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Maarten by St. Maarten hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Busy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us. And that's your Sunshine Report, brought to you by the Met Department of Sint Maarten. So as you enjoy your week, stay safe, stay friendly. Sunshine City.
It's hurricane season. Are you prepared? Here are a few tips to remember to help keep you and your family safe. If you're not in an area that is advised to evacuate and you decide to stay in your home, plan for adequate supplies in case you lose power and water for several days and you're not able to leave due to flooding or blocked roads. This hurricane season, make a family emergency communication plan. This public service announcement was brought to you by the government of Sint Maarten. The Ministry of Rotary, Department of Infrastructure Management, together with the Police Department KPSM, is making changes to traffic on a section of Canagita Street and Manzanella-Steeg, Phillipsburg. The Canagita Street from the intersection with Percy-LaBega Street to Manzanella-Steeg will now be a one-way street. Inbound traffic can enter Canigita Street from Persila Baker Street and drive straight ahead or turn left into Manzanella Stake. Outbound traffic leaving town on Canigita Street must make a right turn onto Manzanella Stake. Entry further into the Canigita Street will no longer be permitted. Outbound traffic exiting Manzanella Stake onto Walton Nisbet Road can either make a right or left-hand turn. The Ministry of Vromi, Department of Infrastructure Management, and the Police Department would like to thank the public for their attention to this change. Please follow the new traffic rules and signage and drive safely.
The Rotary Club of St. Maarten has welcomed Dr. Rolinda Carter as its newest member, bringing extensive experience in science education and community leadership. Dr. Carter holds a PhD in pathology and laboratory medicine from the University of British Columbia and has held senior roles including Dean of Academic Affairs at the University of St. Maarten and Quality Manager at the Healthcare Laboratory, where she led the lab to ISO accreditation. Beyond her professional achievements, Dr. Carter is deeply involved in community service. She serves as the president of the St. Maarten Science Fair Foundation, supports youth mentorship, and promotes women's empowerment, and has organized major conferences on health, education, and social development. Rotary Club President Adelina Chandler expressed excitement over Dr. Carter's induction, highlighting her alignment with the club's motto, service above self, and the energy she brings to future projects. With Dr. Carter on board, the Rotary Club of St. Maarten aims to expand its community impact, fostering education, innovation, and service across the island and region.
PM Mercelina meets Sint Maarten cybersecurity expert. The Honorable Prime Minister Dr. Luc Mercelina recently met with Sint Maartener Gregory Richardson, Global Vice President and Advisory Chief Information Security Officer at BlackBerry, to discuss technology, leadership, and innovation. The Prime Minister praised Richardson's role in global cybersecurity and secure communications, calling him a shining example of St. Maarten talent on the global stage. He also recognized Richardson's recent book, 6 Technology Levers, the Non-Developer's Guide to Spotting Million-Dollar Problems and Building AI-Powered Solutions, highlighting its value for business leaders and entrepreneurs. With over 30 years of experience, Richardson has pioneered AI-driven security solutions and built ventures across multiple sectors, always emphasizing ethical and faith-driven leadership. Prime Minister Mercelina said the meeting underscored the opportunities technology offers small island nations and celebrated Richardson's commitment to innovation and uplifting others. He described Richardson's work and insights as a source of pride for the people of St. Maarten, reflecting world-class talent emerging from the island.
CPS and ODM urge residents to stay safe amid heat and hurricane season. Authorities are urging residents to stay vigilant as extremely hot weather continues and the Atlantic hurricane season remains active. The Collective Prevention Services, CPS, warns that heat waves can be dangerous, especially for the elderly, children, and those with health conditions. Residents are advised to stay cool, hydrated, and avoid the sun during peak hours. Tips include spending time in shaded or air-conditioned spaces, wearing light clothing, taking cool showers, and taking on vulnerable family members. Pets should also have access to plenty of water and shade. At the same time, the Office of Disaster Management reminds the public not to become complacent during this lull in hurricane activity. Fire Chief and National Disaster Coordinator Clive Richardson says forecasts predict a potentially active period from late September through mid-October. Residents and businesses should monitor updates from the Met Department and stay prepared with emergency supplies and plans. CPS and ODM both emphasize proactive safety. Beat the heat, stay informed, and remain ready. Extreme weather can strike fast, so taking precautions now can protect you, your family, and your community. Coming up right after this break, we'll show how community and innovation are coming together to support every classroom and every child.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. we devour every nugget that falls in our hands. Especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. Number one provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want the road. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to road.
Guess what? I got an idea. It's amazing. You see how we have the link sharing all everywhere?
QR link,
the
yeah.
QR link.
Yeah.
Raw Caribbean Channel app. Yeah. You're welcome. Put it in the back.
But it's not an app though. It's not an app. App, you have to like download something to get it on your phone, take up space. It's not an app.
It's like an app. Therefore, it can be an app. So, it's an app. Raw Caribbean TV app. Say it with me, Al. Come on.
It's not an app though. All you gotta do with that, it's a link. You take the link, you hit the bookmark, you say add to home screen, and so it shows up like an app icon, but it's not an app though.
Are you a real person? It is an app because you get to watch all the programs from Raw Caribbean at one place. It is an app.
I don't know how to explain this to you, but factually and technically, it's not an app. Kind of like we do the news, facts,
Yeah.
and you do that thing you do.
Whoa.
Point being, you just go to the QR, you hit bookmarks, and you hit add to home screen, and then you can have the link to, let's give it another name.
The app.
You want to call it the app?
Raw Caribbean TV app.
Jess.
Yes.
Jess, please, give some sense, Jess. Jess.
It's kind of like an app.
That's why she gets the big bucks.
It's not an app, though. It's not a app. What the It's not a app.
You kiss your mother with her mouth? My God. Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Watch Raw Caribbean TV app.
Yes.
It's not an app, though.
Good evening and welcome to NEWSDESK. Tonight, we celebrate education on St. Maarten, honoring institutions with decades of legacy while highlighting programs preparing students for the challenges of tomorrow. From Hillside Christian School's 50th anniversary to Academy's landmark AI and STEAM conference, and from hands-on vocational training to community-backed school support, the island's classrooms are buzzing with innovation, dedication, and hope.
Thank you. We begin with the Hillside Christian Schools, which this year celebrates its golden anniversary. The Green Dream Projects Foundation honored founders Helmick Snyders and Asha Stevens Mohabir, whose vision and faith built a school rooted in Christian values and academic excellence. 50 years later, Hillside continues to nurture generations of students with discipline, responsibility, and compassion, a legacy reflected in its ongoing initiatives, including environmental programs and innovative learning projects. Across the island, St. Maarten Academy marked its own 50-year milestone by hosting a landmark AI and STEAM conference. Nearly 200 teachers, school leaders, and regional experts gathered under the theme Reimagining Teaching and Learning with AI and STEAM. The event highlighted cutting-edge tools and strategies for classrooms, with breakout sessions on AI-driven lesson planning, predictive analytics, and ethical technology use. Officials emphasized that AI and STEAM are not just for innovation. They are key for equipping students with creativity, critical thinking, and real-world problem-solving skills. Meanwhile, at the St. Maarten Vocational Training School, the Ministry of Education, Culture, Youth and Sport, in partnership with UNESCO, rolled out an intensive STEAM training program for educators. Over 3 days, teachers explored Arduino, microcontrollers, Saphira robots, and nanobugs, learning how to integrate hands-on STEAM projects into vocational classrooms. Educators left with action points designed to ensure that training translates into sustainable, practical learning for students, preparing them for tomorrow's workforce. And it's not just schools and teachers leading the way. The RISE Foundation's Back to School drive brought education support directly to the students. Under the theme, It Starts With Us, the foundation provided 60 students with school packages and equipped 10 classrooms with essential resources. Local businesses, churches, and volunteers contributed, creating a community-wide effort that ensured students had the tools to start the school year with confidence and dignity. Together, these initiatives reflect a vibrant education ecosystem, honoring past achievements while pushing forward with innovation, technology, and community involvement. St. Maarten's classrooms are more than spaces for learning. They are incubators for creativity, opportunity, and leadership.
From the vision of Hillside Christian School's founder to cutting-edge AI and STEAM classrooms, and from hands-on teacher training to community-driven student support, St. Maarten is proving that education is a shared responsibility and a pathway to a brighter future. As these programs and milestones show, the island is not just teaching students, it's preparing them to lead, innovate, and transform their world. That's all the time we have for today's edition of St. Maarten News Desk.
Thank you for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday morning at 8 a.m. on TV 15 and then across all social media platforms. I'm Austin Lawrence.
And I'm Jacinda Lassiter, wishing you an amazing day and see you tomorrow.
For everybody who has really great reviews about the show, stay friendly, St. Maarten.
Yeah.